Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. And the Centerville Arts Commission is again sponsoring Original Night. This is a very special evening that all the songs and music you'll hear will be written and performed by Centerville High School students. Here to tell us more, we have some high school students. We have Joe Navarra, who is the Original Night MC, Jasmine Danofsky, who is a 3-year performer. We look forward to talking to her more about that, and Peyton Kick, who is the assistant director. And thank you all three for being here.
Thank you.
So yeah, you're all high school students. This is something that's been around for 10 years, right? This will be the 10th or 11th?
This will be the 10th
This will be the 10th annual. Joe, tell us how did this night get started?
Well, several years ago, 10 to be exact, a freshman named Michael Spieth actually started this program, and he was only a freshman when he started it, but he went around and he did all of this stuff to get this program started. He found all the performers, he got all the buildings, all the building requests, and when we do it now, we have a packet that he made that is like our Bible or our Torah.
So he really created this program.
He created the program from the ground up, and he left us with this huge packet on how to do everything, and it's just incredible because he did it as a freshman, and he hosted it for the first 4 years.
And what's unique about it, as I said in the opening, is all the music that you'll be hearing, because it's all music-based, right?
Yes.
Is all written and performed by Centerville High School students. There's so much talent at the high school, isn't there?
There is, and it's really interesting to have this event. It's a really niche event that we have at the high school because plenty of people in our high school and around the country really compose or at least dabble with composition, dabble with finale. And it's really fun because we post these flyers around saying, hey, we've got this event for people like you who do this, and it's all about really connecting them with an audience to where they're able to share this talent that they have.
And the event is on Sunday. It's May 7th. It starts at 7:30, and it's at Centerville High School Central Theater. It is a free event. So this is a great way to see performers who are getting ready to take off to stardom. Because Jasmine, this is your 3rd year.
Yeah.
So you started as a freshman, and what is it that you'll be doing this year?
This year I'm going to be singing and playing piano to a song I wrote called Rocket Science. And the first year I did it, I actually had a friend that told me to play for her. So I did. We wrote a song together, and then this will be my 3rd year, and I plan on doing it next year.
Okay, so this is really something that you must look forward to then each year.
Yeah.
So how do you decide what you're going to play? Did you already have an idea of the song that you would be performing before you knew about the meeting that you all have?
No, I had to go through several different ideas, and I kind of scrapped them all until I came to this one.
And Peyton, tell us how the whole thing comes about then. Is it auditions, or how do you all get together?
So before our winter break at school, we have a meeting of all the people that are interested, and we get all their information, and they give us their information. And then in January and February, we get their scores back, or the music that they've written so far. And we go through there, make recommendations, help people along so that way they've set them up for the best chance at Original Night. And then come around May this time, we have a dress rehearsal for them right before it, and then after that, they perform live for their fellow peers.
So does the music have to be written from your meeting in December, or can you bring a certain number of pieces to that meeting, which is kind of like a pre-audition kind of thing, I guess?
Well, the meeting in December is really just information. So the only deadline we have, which is sort of a loose deadline, is we want to see something that you have written by around February so that we know that it is finished. So then if you have more than one person, like we have some groups sometimes, more than one people that perform together, then we know that from February to Original Night, you're getting together and you're practicing and you're working on it so that it's really good for Original Night.
I would imagine this really draws students from all different walks of life. I mean, there are probably students that you never would see at Centerville High School because, first of all, because it's so big, but also because it probably brings a lot of talent out of the woodwork.
I'm really glad you mentioned that because I was thinking that too with just the draw that we get from the different groups. We have obviously musicians that are in the band program and the orchestra program, but on our program this year we have someone who's a cheerleader, we have a lacrosse player on the varsity team. We've got a whole bunch of different people that just come out of the woodwork. They come from all of the different areas of the school, and it's really neat to kind of get them all together doing this one thing that connects them.
And you can only see them for one night only on the stage at Centerville High School Central Theater. Again, it is on Sunday, May 7th. It starts at 7:30, and it is free. And I'm sure, give us an idea of the type of performances that we're going to see.
Well, we're going to hear some piano and vocal solos where people will be playing piano and singing vocals. We have a couple of duets where for the dress rehearsal, to make sure everyone's kind of coming along right, there were a couple duets that were just very, very well matched. There is one group, Sarah Holtz and V.K. Peterson, they're singing a song, and their voices go so well together. And it was just phenomenal. I was really happy that we're getting this kind of material, because every piece on our program this year is just really great, and they're just phenomenal players.
So once the program starts, it's just really a succession of performers either bringing out their instrument or going to the microphone. And so it's about how long? An hour and a half program?
We're not sure. We think it will be between 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, so very manageable if you're going to go see it.
Yeah. We typically run around 10 pieces for this event. It is because, it is kind of sometimes difficult to find people, because it is such a unique thing where you have to find people who are willing to put the time in to compose. This year we had a very great turnout, but sometimes you do have it where people don't come forward as easily. They're a little shy, they're nervous. I know that when I got into the program, I was like that, and I needed the MC at the time, Emma Shibley. She kind of helped me along and pushed me a little bit, and that was really fun to be able to get out of my comfort zone, like so many of these people here get out of their comfort zone.
Well, it sounds like that's what happened with you, Jasmine. That you accompanied someone the first year, and then last year you went solo, and you're ready to soar again this year.
Yeah. And also I'm going to be in another band playing. I'm going to play piano for them, but I didn't compose the other one. Sean Yingling is playing guitar, and he composed a song called You Said.
So we'll see you on stage twice.
Yeah.
And so for you, Peyton, do you kind of help backstage, coordinate everybody to get them out there on time, or what will your role be?
Yeah, so I'm running the dress rehearsal right before the concert, just to make sure everything at the final step is all good and ready to go. And then while Joe is emceeing and announcing the coming groups, I'll be helping backstage, making sure everything runs smoothly group to group.
And it's really amazing that for 10 years this has been going on. It's a tradition now at Centerville High School, but really a chance to showcase all of the talent that is there. And so when you hear some of these original pieces, I would imagine some people, do any of you want to continue music as a career?
I am actually not going to continue music as a career, but I did audition at several places, and I hope to continue playing in college bands and hope to keep playing for the rest of my life.
Yeah, so I mean, it's something that's really a love. You don't have to make it your career, but something that you can always have as, I'm sure, a very big interest that you like to do.
Oh yeah, music for me personally has impacted my life more than anything else, and I'm actually trying to convince my parents to let me take the keyboard from the house to my dorm, but they're not going to let me.
Well, is that the same for you too? I mean, you probably, did you start as youngsters playing an instrument, or how did your involvement in music start?
Well, when I was 5 years old, I started having piano lessons, and ever since I've been playing.
You've been playing the piano since the age of 5?
Yeah.
Okay, and how about for you, Peyton?
For me, my dad was actually a music major, and he was a band director at Centerville High School years ago, and an alumni of Centerville High School. So through him, just kind of rubbed off on me, and I've really enjoyed being in the band program and just playing with all these great people and all the talent that Centerville has to offer.
Yeah, and it's just another way to show another side of yourself. I mean, some kids come from, as you said, band and orchestra programs, maybe the choral program. Some come from different walks of life and just really want to show this side of them. So what would you say to somebody who maybe not sure whether they want to come or not?
I think that anyone who is free should come to see this because, well, I mean, but it's so great to see all these students and the work that they put through over the entire year. It really, you don't get a sense for how much effort goes into this, but especially for groups of people who are more than just solos. They have to organize outside of school, and that's where sometimes groups have a downfall, where it's hard to get together. A lot of people are busy, but these people who are performing at Original Night this year and every year, they've persevered, they've worked hard to make this work, they get together outside of school, and they polish their pieces to give us a concert that is really memorable from year to year.
And I know you mentioned that we have some pianist and along with singing, but we have guitar, what other instruments might we be hearing?
We might be hearing a brass ensemble, but I'm not quite sure about that. The program is still a little tentative,
Okay.
as we're not quite solid on that yet, but I hope to include some more people in that too.
And again, it's free. There's no charge for this event, right?
No.
So it's a great way to come out and spend your Sunday evening and hear some really good music. Have you picked a favorite piece? Is there something that you really like? You don't have to share what it is, but you've
I
heard a
don't
lot
know
of
if
good
I
stuff.
can pick favorites. I don't know if I should do that.
There's a lot of good music.
It's hard to pick a favorite when you have so many great pieces. I do have a couple that I just love, and I can't wait for everyone to hear. But they're all really great. It's really fun. It's going to be a fun concert.
And for you, Jasmine, you said you've been playing piano since the age of 5, but
Yeah.
when did you start writing music?
I started writing music freshman year with my friend, and that's basically when I started writing music.
But had you thought about doing that, or is it something that just kind of happened? Did you plan to write a song together?
Yeah, we planned it, but I didn't really know that I was capable of doing it until I did it.
And so you're going to be debuting a new song
Yeah,
with piano, and so that must be pretty exciting.
it is, and I've been working on my singing for a few years too, and this is really my only chance to actually perform.
Okay, so we'll look forward to that as well. Again, the event is Sunday. It's on May 7th at Centerville High School Central Theater. There'll be directions because I know some people who aren't familiar with the high school. It's a big place. I'm sure they'll have directional signs. You'll be able to find the Central Theater very easily. But when you get there, you'll just go in and take a seat. No tickets needed.
We're going to have programs too.
Oh, okay. Pick up a program.
I'm
okay.
working on getting, because it is actually a part of the Centerville High School Fine Arts Week, it's the first concert on a night, so I am organizing getting some of the nice sleeves that the rest of the Fine Arts Week concert has for the program, so it'll be the nice little finishing touch to make it look really professional.
Okay, so and that's all week, starting Sunday night?
Fine Arts Week is all week. I believe it's Sunday through Friday. Is that right? Yes.
So lots of things happening, not only musically, but with, I guess, all the arts at Centerville.
There'll be
Yes.
choir concerts, orchestra, band. So, and we just had the musical this past 2 weeks. So, just kind of end of the year showcase of how we've developed from beginning of the school year all the way to the end with all the concerts that we have.
So you can stop by probably Central Theater or the Performing Arts Center at some time during next week and get all kinds of entertainment.
And they're all for free.
And they're all free. Thank you for, well, you know what? That's the best way. So this is a great time to bring your kids, expose them to music. If you've got a budding musician who maybe would like to see someone sing, play the piano, play an instrument, this would be a great opportunity to do that. So I thank you all three for being here. We look forward to the event. Again, we'd like to see you on Sunday, May 7th at Centerville High School. You can call 433-7151. That's the City of Centerville's number for more information, or visit our website, centervilleohio.gov. I know that we also have information on the Centerville's Facebook page about this event. So we hope that you stop by. We wish you all the best. We look forward, and you're the only performer in this group though, right, Jasmine?
I am.
Okay, so we'll look forward to seeing you, and you're going to be emceeing, and then you're going to be holding the backstage part all together. All right, well, thanks for being here today. We enjoyed talking to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.